I've grown up playing sports and I've grown up really involved in cooking and hanging out with family in the kitchen and being involved in just like the nostalgia of like family meals. I grew up as like, a 7-year-old watching the Food Network, so I've just always been really interested in, food and eating and making food taste good. So all of that kind of combined led this to make a lot of sense for me. My name's Emily Salvaggio. I'm working at Harmony primarily in the peds realm, but I'm also kind of exploring supporting eating disorders, women's health. I've worked a lot in like pre and postnatal nutrition and just doing some like overall wellness and weight management. I definitely adopt more of an intuitive eating, kind of mindful eating approach with most things. I'm not the type of person to really focus a lot on numbers or calories. I think there's a lot of growth that can happen looking at other factors, looking at eating intuitively, learning how to listen to your body, and other things kind of build from there really easily. That doesn't feel like it's really restrictive or, you're having to look at numbers, which I think can kind of perpetuate some negative associations with feelings about food. Approaching children, if we're making a change for this kiddo, we're making a change for the family. A lot of that is just like educating them on the importance and value in eating family meals together, and what does it mean to talk about food with kids, and how do we do that in a way that's productive with all good intentions. Parents are often like, just take a bite, you don't know if you like this food before you try it. And as much as we view that as a positive thing, can actually be really pressure inducing for children to experience that. So I take a lot of just like a surface level approach of like, this is how we can look at food and talk about food and listen to our body and nourish it in the way that it needs. And a lot of healthy habits or outcomes just kind of are born out of that. So, a lot of times people come here and they have been dismissed by healthcare providers, or they're here because they've tried a bunch of other things that haven't worked. And I want people to feel like I've taken the time to see you and hear what's going on, and I'm on this journey with you, and that they're no longer alone in experiencing this. When people tell me that something I recommended has influenced them positively, I honestly get like little tingles in my body. I'm like, this is everything to me. Like, this is why I'm here. I'm not here to just like tell you what to do and hope you listen and, prescribe the same thing to everyone and, go about my day. I really want to have a positive influence on your life and your health outcomes. So when I have the opportunity to do that, it's so special. So it means everything to me.